the Slayer.
The Slayer has been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
And we're here. What's up, Hugo? What's going on?
Hello. What is up?
What's happening? What you doing?
am
Reading the
sen-
comments? You in Slack?
I am
What are you doing?
I'm sending a text to people in Concept. How you doing?
Good, man. How about you?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got a puppy and he scratched my nose.
Oh, wait. New dog.
is-
This is huge. I didn't know about this development. What
Yes.
what inspired it? What's the name? What's the breed? What's the deets?
Well, not trying to drag down the stream, but he passed away, my dog.
Oh, shit.
And I had a King Charles, and if anybody has a dog like that, they tend to have some heart issues. So he had a little bit of a challenging last couple of years. But so we spent the proper amount of time mourning, and then we were looking around, and we got a mini Bernedoodle, and which is a very cute dog. The dog who passed away, his name was Bodie. He was
great
so.
name.
If you've ever seen the King Charles Spaniel, he is the most fifi lap dog of all time, and his name was Bodie after Bodhisattva, in from Point Break. You know,
That is an incredible reference.
yes.
Yeah.
Patrick, based off of Patrick Swayze's character, is just trying to be funny and ironic. That was his name. As soon as we looked at him, like, what is his name? My kids are giving him all these silly names. I'm like, it's got to be Bodhi. We have to balance this out.
That's
Yeah.
good. It's just like the force. It's got to have, the yin to the yang. That's good.
Right. So he, but it was peaceful, like, and then, so wait a little bit, and then we just got a dog, and like all little puppies, he's got tiny little puppy teeth, and he's like cute, and it's playful, and they're licking, and then all of a sudden they like stab you with these little needle teeth. So he got a hold of my nose.
Yeah. Well,
And
he loves you guys, though. And I'm sure, my God, it must be crazy having that kind of energy in the house all of a sudden out of nowhere.
it does,
Yeah.
chat. We had it is, and it's awesome. We spoke to a dog trainer. Just we had one in the neighborhood, and his whole philosophy. I don't know if you guys know about dog training, but I'm not down at all. Like this guy's like, don't pick them up when you come into the house. Don't, because then they'll get used to that. And he's trying to coach us on ways to not end up with a hyper mature dog that when you go into the house, they're all spazzing out. But I got to be honest, I'm like, what the hell is the point of having a dog? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because we have another dog, Ginger, who's just completely mental, but she's awesome. As soon as you come home, the usual dog stuff, right? They jump up and they want you to acknowledge them, and he's like, if you do that, then as soon as you come home, they'll be doing that. I'm like, that's why we got the thing.
You're like, that's how else do you get welcomed
Yeah.
home by a dog? I don't.
Yeah. So when I come home, if I follow what you're saying, he's just not even going to acknowledge me, and that somehow is a good animal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you guys already have cats for that, so you're good,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob Ball, we got a puppy. That's why I have a mark on my face. We got a mini Berner Doodle, another Fifi dog. I don't know if anybody knows what that looks like, but it's kind of like a teddy bear. And yeah, but it was. I have a Keek 69. I have Killick 69. I have a. I also have a cat. We are cat people as well. I like cats a lot. Do you have a cat, Josh?
I don't. I think you told me I should get one before. Is that
You
right?
should, dude. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like other
I'm
people's
not
cats.
a cat person. They're awesome.
Yeah. It's like kids for me. I'm like, I'll go over to a friend's house that has a cat. And I'm like, this is awesome. And I go home and I'm like, this is also awesome.
Yeah.
So wait, what's this teddy bear's name?
Hazel. So
Okay.
the kids name the animals. So there's Ginger, Hazel, and Sprinkles. We're staying in like
Sprinkles is the best. I love that's your cat. That's the best.
Yeah, Sprinkles is the cat.
Sprinkles the cat. Doesn't Sprinkles the cat sound like one of those like early 2000s cartoons or something? That just sounds like Sprinkles the cat. I've seen that. I love that show. Love that character.
Yeah, totally. And
that's awesome.
Telling you, Josh, you should get a cat.
All right, that's chat's telling me too. Horde Mode Gaming says I need a cat, so
he does need a cat. I totally agree. Cats are fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I finished Expedition 33.
Oh snap! Okay.
Yes.
Hell yeah! So what's
It was good.
I was gonna ask I know we're not talking spoilers. We're not talking about the end.
Yeah.
But like,
it's good. It's great.
Okay.
I played it legit. I don't know, chat. They have story mode. I stuck with it, and the parry's pretty hard, but I think it's fair.
In like the normal mode, I mean.
Yeah, normal mode's parry window is pretty demanding. I'm sure people in chat can agree, but it's good. I mean, it's challenge is a part of engagement, as I always say. So I really enjoyed it, and the ending is good. The fiction of the world is cool, and then I'm moving on to. I'm sure maybe I'll get some street cred points here with chat.
Ooh.
I'm playing Stalker 2, which I didn't play Stalker 1. And that has a hell of an audience. I know you guys are pretty passionate about Stalker, the series. So I'm not familiar. Very early in Stalker 2, loving it.
Yeah. Really dropping
you a Stalker guy, Josh?
It's funny to say, are you a Stalker guy? It's like, how do you want me to answer that? Let me call my lawyer. No, I mean, I played a little bit of the first one, and I played a decent amount of the second one, but I was playing it like at launch because I think it was on PC. It's a Game Pass one, or at least it was when it launched, and it was definitely like all games have. It was a tough go for drivers for optimization and stuff, but a couple of weeks later it was pretty optimized, and I got like halfway through it maybe, and then I can't remember why I fell off, but I dug it a lot. Like the vibe and the atmosphere, it's real. It's cool because I like how the place that makes the game makes such a different vibe that literally like their culture just comes through. Like you've got Todd when he makes a Fallout game, it's like it feels Americana, like apple pie, like you hear the song on the radio in the other room and it puts you in the mood. I feel like Stalker does the same thing. Like the way it drops you in, the way it treats you, the way even like the game mechanics work, it feels like where it comes from, which I think is cool.
It's got a vibe, for sure, and you could feel that. Amazing. I definitely enjoy the vibe that they got going on. I heard just looking at this the two RoboCop games. I played some of the first RoboCop game. I thought it was awesome. I was a big RoboCop fan. Definitely made me feel like the RoboCop. Didn't play the update, the new sequel, but really enjoyed Rogue City.
Yeah, and
that was pretty cool. And then after that, I'm going to try to play Wildgate, which I think y'all should be playing. I'm hearing good things.
Wildgate? What am I not? Let me see.
Am I saying that right?
You might be. What is that?
Yeah.
Wildgate.
I don't. I might be saying that wrong. It's a Space Pirates game.
Yeah, it looks right. Yeah. This one wasn't on my radar. Okay. PvP multiplayer shooter.
Yes, and a couple of people at the office are playing it. I hear it's fun. I hear it's challenging, but as it should be. But sounds good. So
that's right.
I give that a go.
Nice.
We should probably pay our respects to a couple of fallen heroes today.
I was going to
this
say,
week.
yeah. Let's who to begin with? Jesus, I hate to say there's like a list, but
I know
there
it's
it is.
nuts.
Yeah.
Definitely Ozzy. I have a good Ozzy story when
Ooh.
for my 10th birthday, my brother, he's 10 years older than me. He took me to an Ozzy Osbourne concert, The Ultimate Sin. This was probably 1980. I was 10, so 1986. And yeah, this was Ozzy, full glitter, completely out of his mind on 80s drugs. And there was Jakey Lee was his guitarist. That I've always been a fan of Ozzy. So like Randy Rhoads, Jakey Lee, Zach Wilde. So and yeah, my brother told me, like, he's like, go up on my shoulders. I had the concert T-shirt on. He's like, go like this, give everybody. I didn't know what the hell. I mean, I knew what the horns were, but he's like, do the horns. And dude, everybody there, every metalhead who was probably completely out of their mind, they were just like, F yeah, little dude, that's awesome, like, And
you got recognized, dude. You got the
yeah. Well, because
awesome.
I was a little kid walking into an Ozzy concert in 1986.
That's cool.
And then I fell asleep in the encore. I was just yeah. Well, dude, it was
past your bedtime, legit.
It was so past my bedtime. I remember being like, "This is awesome," and then I'm like, I can't take this anymore. And it was the coolest. And the next day, I wore the concert T-shirt, and that was awesome. Ooh. So Ozzy means a lot to all of us, right? He was the man, and
Prince of Darkness,
especially Prince of Darkness, and Doom is heavily based on metal album covers, of which many of those came from Ozzy. So there's Ozzy energy in Doom from the beginning. 100%. And so, yeah, big one. Who's not an Ozzy fan? Were you an Ozzy fan?
Yeah. I mean, it was just funny. I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day. This is before we even heard any of this news or anything, of just like the weird effect of like a stone in the ocean, the way that, like, when Black Sabbath came out, it was as hard as you could get as far as music goes. And it's weird when you listen to it now. I'm not saying it's Air Supply, but it's like, it's just so weird how time goes. Well, it's harder now. And then, like, you get into like the Swedish metal and other stuff, and you're like, all right, I get it. It's kind of soft rock comparatively now, but at the time, compared to like the Beatles or anything else, it might as well have been like literally from out of the ground, straight from hell. It was like the best.
I can't imagine that. I've often thought about that I believe that was the transition. It was Beatles, that kind of stuff, Rolling Stone, and then Sabbath, which that first Sabbath album and the first song in the Sabbath album, which I believe is Black Sabbath, it's so dark. Like, people must have been like, what the hell is this? I totally agree. Like, I can just imagine kids in their rooms putting on the record being like, holy shit. And their parents just being like, what the hell are you listening to?
Right? That's the crazy thing, is like, there's the ones that we lived through, like, but then there's the ones right before that too. And if you think about like between like the 50s to the 70s, from like transitioning from like almost like doo-wop or something to like Elvis to like Beatles to Ozzy, you're like, what just happened? Generational stuff just
massive
shifted the pop culture, shifted the aesthetic, like the attitude, everything. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. I love that. There's a live track with Randy Rhoads where he played during the Ozzy years after in the 80s when he left, where Randy Rhoads and him play Children of the Grave. Chat, if you go to YouTube, check out Ozzy Randy Rhoads live Children of the Grave. I think it's the best version of that Sabbath song. I love that Sabbath song, and it's so awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's really
That's a really good recommendation. Yeah, and the next one is just popping up in chat right now. Hulk Hogan.
It's messed up. Hogan, dude. Unbelievable.
Another thing, talk about, we'll ignore the last few years when there was some, everybody's stuff comes out and you're like, wow, not everybody's great all the time, clearly, but Jesus, you cannot separate him from the early days of, like, when WWF was a thing, like, before you even got to, like, the Ultimate Warrior, like, him and Andre the Giant, like, again, it's like they took the circus and they put it on TV in the coolest way. Like, nobody had ever seen anybody as big as Andre the Giant, like, in their lifetime. You know what I mean? And that one WrestleMania where he picks him up to body slam him, it's the craziest shit. Were you really? Yeah.
No, because that was a moment. Chad, if you were there, it was everybody tuned in to watch. Nobody'd ever slammed the Giant. I don't think the Giant had ever lost to that point.
I think you're right.
And when Hogan slammed him, it was this huge deal, and every kid in America was watching it. You know, Josh and I certainly were, and it was just like the coolest thing ever. It's funny, like I'm not one of those people that feel like, oh, you know, back in the day, all stuff was better. Like, God, there's so much awesome. I'm in the middle of watching Arcane right now, and like artistically, that's fucking ridiculous.
Like the fact that some kids now are coming up, and that's just like a thing you can just watch on Netflix, easy, just like walk straight into that. It's incredible, you know?
Yeah, I think IPs are alive and well, and you know, just like usual, we had shit IPs when we were kids too, and there's some crap stuff today as well. But so that aside, like where there wasn't so many options. I sound so old saying this, but so it was like, what are you doing tonight? I'm 10 and I'm watching Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. I don't know what the hell you're doing. You know, like, or when the Ultimate Warrior beat Hogan, which was total bullshit. That was absolute garbage.
It was, but I was an Ultimate Warrior fan at the time, so I felt conflicted because we lived through the Andre Slam together. So everybody was like Hulkamaniac. It was like he was so like shiny clean, his image and all of his crap around him in the WWF. So it was like, and then Ultimate Warrior was kind of a heel and then kind of became a good guy later. But when that happened, I was like,
no, it was my buddy. I'll never forget John Kajawa. Shout out, my buddy. He cried. We were at his house. We're like, all right, bro. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Holy, yeah, dude. That was it. Really, dude. People got emotional over wrestling. Like,
because he lost, and I love how like at Hogan's thing, if you guys remember, it was the training and the vitamin and the prayers. It turns out that the vitamins were just massive amounts of steroids.
That's just all it was. Which is how they could look like 10 times bigger than anybody at the time.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. He was too big for too long. I mean, I'm not surprised cardiac arrest. I'm like,
oh yeah,
you can't hold on to that muscle mass at his age and not be juicing and doing whatever he was doing.
There's no way. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if Bartholomew Tyler is trolling us, but if they're just finding out now, Hulk Hogan. I think today
he's gone. He died.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, with all of our IPs and why it was fun, we had crap stuff, but there wasn't as many options to finish that thought. And so everybody was tuned in the same stuff, which we were like groomed, like people like, oh, you know, you guys are nerds, you know, at 48 years old. I'm like, dude, we were raised this way. Like,
there's no other way to
you watched Star Wars, while holding the toys and wearing the pajamas and then going to bed in the Star Wars sheets. Like, that was my life of like that, you know, all the mega IPs, and WWF and Hogan was like, we didn't have Iron Man. We had Sylvester Stallone and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Really? Which that's why the passing of these guys, they're, you know, Doom being a kind of a 90s, late 80s brand. Well, it's a 90s brand, but it's certainly influenced by content from the 80s because that was the age of those guys who made it. It's sad that there's definitely that kind of 80s over the top masculine energy in the Doom Slayer.
Big time.
You know, he definitely hits his prayers and vitamins.
I like that. He pops out of the sarcophagus and it's like, he's already juiced. He's ready to go. Don't worry about it. He's got
the training and the prayers and no, Stallone's not dead. He's not dead.
No. Yeah. We were just saying these were the like luminaries of the time. These were the heroes. These were the dudes.
Right.
You know, and it was super. It was almost satire how macho these guys were. Like,
that was crazy.
The further than anyone's ever gone with it. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Jubreen, the Slayer, is not juiced. He would never juice. He's just huge.
Yeah, he's jacked. That's what
he's just jacked. Maybe in Eternal, I think for Eternal he hit the sauce a little. Let's be honest,
like, a little overtuned, a little bit.
Yeah, in Eternal his biceps are insane, but no, he's just jacked.
Yeah, man.
That's it. He's
Argent energy. Anger. Exactly. Thank you, Zamini. Exactly.
That's right.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, Slayer is full natty.
Man, something I forgot to show last time. I've shown this before, but I forgot. So these two pieces, I'm going to do a little promo here for a second.
Let's do it.
All right. So these two pieces, if I can get them out of the sleeve, and I can, are from Displate. These are like limited edition. Our buddy Christian Angel made them. So this one right here, the first one,
awesome.
We did the giveaway 2 weeks ago. So
Yes.
we're selecting, and we're going to be in your DMs of somebody on Twitter. And again, I'm doing the reflection stuff. You can also see my lights, but it's textured. It's amazing. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
But it is what Hugo and others taught me in the art world is called a diptych, because it fits together. Oh, wrong side. With this. So they fit together, but we're giving them away separately so 2 people can win, and you can always go get the other one. But this one, the Doomslayer Surratt, it's that boy. He's not juiced, he's just excited. This is the one that's going live for a giveaway for 1 week tomorrow on Twitter. So if you are interested in winning, all you got to do is follow the Doom channel on Twitter and then retweet it, and make sure you're in some of the available countries, all that stuff. The fun legal stuff will be in the tweet. So anyways, that's a giveaway for tomorrow.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
That thing is really cool. So I love it. I think it looks fantastic.
Right.
We are going to try to get through the talking portion of this today a little quicker, because Josh and I are going to try to hit 2 levels today, because they're kind of connected. But I do want to get to the reveals. This show, Josh has some good reveals for you guys, and tell us what we have, Josh.
So this one's real exciting. We've talked a lot about a lot of things that are coming in the next update for the Dark Ages, but we haven't up till today been able to just say, can we just show a little clip of something?
Yes.
Right? That's the newness. We've done some of the id signature series for the shirts. We've done 2 of those already, and we're so much more. We're already jazzed. Like, we didn't need anybody else jazzed to be jazzed about them, but everybody in chat, like, feeding back the energy of, like, take my money. It's like, we want to get those shirts going too. But this week, we thought it'd be cool to focus on a little clip that I've got ready, if you're ready, Hugo, to play. It's about 30, 40 seconds. It'll have sound. We'll be talking over it a little bit. Hopefully the audio's right. I think it's about balanced. But if you're ready, do you want to set it up, or should we just play it and then talk through it? What do you think?
So this is the one with the Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just look at it.
Okay.
This is part, to Josh's point.
Yeah.
We want to show you guys the work that is going on at the studio right now with the game. Nothing too much on the DLCs right now. We've got some more work to do there, but there is a lot of like with Doom Eternal, some refinement. If it's a race car, you guys are the race car drivers. You've taken it around the track. You've won some races. Some Ultra Nightmares have been completed, Pandemonium runs, and all that good stuff. And so we gather the feedback. We don't want to be reactive. We want to take the time to take the feedback in. And then we always want to retain the design, the integrity of the game's design. So it's like with Eternal, we made lots of tweaks, but I know a lot of you guys wanted some of the tweaks to be more ammo and things like that. Like, you know why we didn't do that? So this is an example of us refining things while still retaining the essence of what we were trying to do with the game loop of Doom the Dark Ages. Roll the tape, Josh.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
You will notice here that the slow-mo on the melee shots and the parry has been removed. And so by using a slider, you will be able to choose exactly how fast you would like that slow-mo to be. Personally, I like doing it at around 50%, so it's still there, but it's not as fast. And this is going to allow you guys, in preparation for some of the content that we're working on, like I said, we've got some juicy stuff in the works that is going to push you guys, and the DLC's theme is about perfecting the loop of Dark Ages, you know, where it's I don't want to say challenge for the sake of challenge, but it is going to be a fully realized version of the Dark Ages combat, the loop's potential, you know. Not unlike what Eternal did for 2016. Maybe not quite as far as that was a whole game, but there's a lot of little things. So and in preparation for that, this is about, you know, making the edges of the loop feel a little smoother, you know, which I think is really pretty awesome. And I know you guys asked for it, and there it is. And then another thing that is happening there that I can say is that you are now going. He is able to cancel out of a weapon swap to block an incoming projectile and or a melee strike, which is huge. I've been playing with that for a while. I totally agree. It is not it is not part of the game's loop that if a Baron is pressuring you and you have what I would consider to be, let's say, the rocket launcher out, which is a little bit of the wrong choice, unless you have it upgraded and you could use that upgrade. But let's say you just don't want to. It's not upgraded. Well, if you go to switch to a weapon, we know that if he's pressuring you, you might die. So now, as you go to switch to the weapon, you could cancel out of that and block his projectile, making, again, the edges of the game feel just smoother, you know? What we don't want the game to be about is hot swapping and quick swapping. That's eternal. We love that.
Yeah.
But none of this is we're not at risk of impacting the integrity of the loop in Dark Ages by providing this stuff with you guys. We love doing it. And then the other thing that is also happening is that the weapon swap speed of the guns is faster. Right. So there was a universal just bump to the overall weapon swap speed in the game. And that feels fantastic. And again, we pushed it to the point where it just feels good. You know, it doesn't feel, it's not, again, breaking the loop. Right. It just feels so. These things, I mentioned these three things because they do come together to make these moments of fighting our best AI or in some of these crazy encounters that we're working on right now just feel a little bit sharper.
And again, to your point, I'm going to switch back now. To your point, the slider isn't just like, you know, no slow-mo, medium, fast. I think it's like 20% increments or something. So there's always just like all the other sliders, which the team spent so much time making amazing. It's a custom experience for everybody. It's at your own pace, at your own thing. You can fiddle around with them and find like what's best for you. Right. Which is really cool.
And there's more. We're not saying more. There is more, but like we're gonna save you guys. There's lots of little things that we're doing that will matter to you guys. But
there was one I wanted to mention. There was one.
I was just gonna say.
You're gonna do it? You want me to do it? You do it.
No, you do it. You do it.
Okay. It's funny because I know that something like, again, everybody's always thinking in the team about all of these things. You know, making the design of this game still have every single thing that it was designed to do and how it's different than Eternal, both the evolution and like the differences of, you know, design choices. But it's funny, I think somebody in chat here a couple weeks ago, if I remember right, and again, something we'd already kind of toyed with, but we got it dialed in, so I think it'll be in this next update, which was when you were talking about weapon swapping. Again, speed is already a little bit faster across the board, but somebody was talking about, you know, because we made the weapon classes in this game where there's 2 to like 1 button. So like, you know, combat shotgun or super shotgun for, you know, when you press like 3 or you switch to that. They were like, man, it'd be so cool if you could pull up whichever one you want by double tapping instead of just like having to pull it up and then hit it again to swap it. And that's happening. That's in.
That's in. That is in. That also feels amazing.
Yeah.
And all little things like that. So many other ones that will also contribute to that. But guys, it feels really good.
Yeah.
It feels sharp. We want it to feel sharp. We are this is all in preparation to push this experience to its limits. There's some crazy shit happening at it right now.
There really is.
The race car has got to be tuned up and ready to go. And it feels really good. And it's so much of this, guys. Thank you for your patience and your feedback.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best thing that I can say. We are always listening. You guys play, we guys watch. I'm popping into Maynard's stream, and I just want to thank you, all the members of the community, providing the feedback. Honestly, guys, too, the other thing is it's really constructive. Maynard, Mayo, Horde Mode, Alston, all you guys, and even just people like, you know, in the chats and different things. I think our community is really awesome, and it makes doing these things just easy.
Yeah.
And I know that the mods and things, which I absolutely love, are able to implement changes faster, but they're mods and they're, you know, there's like a different, I don't want to say standard, but there kind of is, you know, we got to put this stuff through QA and stuff. So,
and got to like make sliders and options, and not that, again, modders can't do that, but then it's also, we have to do that on every platform and all the other fun things that come along with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, it's funny. Speaking of, Maynard says, appreciate you guys, who's in chat right now on Twitch. Appreciate you guys making the game better over and over again. You rock. It's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have one more. Thank you. All of id Software thanks you. So many people putting a lot of hard work into this stuff. So we are happy to give it to you. It's a joy. Love it. Love working on this game. Super fun. Do we have?
I was going to say. Oh,
yeah.
Oh wait, what? No. You go. I was going to say we're going to jump into the game, but did you have another?
I thought you were gonna. Wasn't there one more? I don't know, T-shirt.
Oh, no T-shirts for today.
Okay.
Gonna ask? Yeah. No.
I thought. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Maybe one for next week.
There you go. If Josh is like Santa, let's see what he brings us next week.
What's in the sack?
That's right.
All right. So should we got 2 levels to go through tonight. Should we jump in? What do we think?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Okay, where do we leave off? I think we're on. This is a really, if we're where I think we are, which is Sentinel Command. Yeah, Sentinel Command Station. I love this level because this is where it starts to like. It's a very corridory level. It's a very Doom 2016, Doom 93 level. And it's a cool break between like the more and this has a little bit of good doubling back and kind of the Metroidvania style a little bit. So I love this in the mix of stuff like Siege, which is just so expansive and crazy,
A big shout out to Oase, whose name I'm going to screw up if I try to say it. Level designer who created this level, and the combat designers who worked on it, and then of course the art team.
Dude,
I kind of ripped through this stuff like. My God, the art team.
This is a perfect room to actually just, like this is all just, and that's background, like, excuse me?
Yeah, there is, so much of the work that the tech team did to enable us to be able to make crazy stuff that looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty remarkable. So, full team effort, and as usual, well, there's Sparks.
Try to punch a Sentinel.
Listen, he's almost kind of taller than me. I'm not sure.
I was going to say, I was like, is he a little too tall? What's going on with that?
I think he's trying to like start something.
And also, when you punch him, the fact that he's okay. Well, he's busy. I get that.
He's focused.
Yeah, he's looking at a little. Do they still call them PDAs? Is it not even a personal data device anymore? Are they just iPads now? Did that happen? I just said PDA out loud, and I was like, Jesus, nobody says that anymore. You know what I mean?
I know.
Damn.
Those are some big ass bullets.
Thank you for the audio. I got the audio on the game now. It's back. Sorry, that was my beat. It's unmuted. Should be good. Personal data assistant. Thank you. Yep, that's right. Because if you played Doom 3, that's like 50% of the storytelling outside of the cutscenes. It's all in those PDAs and reading through the stuff and listening to the audio logs. Love that stuff.
Right. I agree.
The Roman Slayers 7220 on YouTube says, "Hey Hugo, I don't know if you can see me, but I've been a big fan of Doom for a while, and I feel honored texting here in the live chat."
Thank you, sir. I'm just gonna check.
Sarge VLC, if you don't mind, if you can send me a clip of what you're talking about on the bug that you think you're seeing on PS5 Pandemonium, send it to me on either Discord. My DMs are open. Just Tokyo.
I love this little section, by the way.
Dude,
it's very Doom 3.
It really is.
Pretty.
And that volumetric lighting, the fog, give me a break.
It's beautiful.
It's so nice.
There is actually a little bit of gold. Oh, did I miss it already?
No, you're good. It's in the next layer down. It's in the next layer down. I do the same thing because, when you're in the section behind you, I think. Nope, not behind you. It's to this side. My bad. That one. And then that wall opens up in a second here.
All right, just for...
Yeah, right behind you.
Let's check our settings. So we are going to do this at not 500. 250 is the base. We'll do 300. A little bit of sauce.
I like it. And then game speed's 110. We're good there.
Game speed's 110. Mm-hmm. And the you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock back resource values.
Mad lad. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, a little tighter.
Okay. A little more challenging in the way of making it purposeful
bit more challenge.
when you're shooting.
A little bit more challenge. I concur with Horde Mode Gaming. A Doom 3 stream on Halloween would be awesome.
Oh,
I gotta be honest. Yo, good idea. We should
really good idea.
We should do that.
100%.
That would be awesome.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun.
We got to do it.
Okay.
Blues Brat X says, I don't know, Josh. Let me check my BlackBerry to see if people are still on PDAs. Got me. Blackberries were everywhere. There's a whole keyboard.
I have a question about glory kills. You guys said you have them in Dark Ages. You guys implemented this new double tap button swap. It's sort of they don't, guys. I know nobody's gonna believe they don't feel good in the game. I swear to God, we actually authored them, tested it. It feels terrible. So
yeah,
you have the option to do the few that you have now. And I gotta say, with the kind of content that we're putting in the game now, we tested it with that stuff in there. Yeah. The last thing I want you to do is be taking away control. You guys are going to need to keep your head on a swivel with this kind of stuff. And watching Maynard and Mayo and you guys stream, like I just, yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I love glory kills. I do. I'm not saying they're not awesome.
They are. But there's also two whole games dedicated to that loop. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just not this one. And again, you can always do the jumping version if you want to.
Yeah.
You know, slow it down for yourself and just see the spectacle. It's there. So before you go forward, make sure you turn around, hit that. Nope, to the right. Back there, that one that you can bash on the left-hand side. Yeah, that one. Because there's gold in them there vents. See? And then there's one
right
by that arm around the corner, too, after we get the stone imp and the imp stalker. Nice. Heck yeah. I think there's... yeah, that... Oh, a little bit further down on the end of that. Yeah, there's one more set. That one's sneaky as shit. Whoever put that one there's diabolical. Alright, now we can do it. Get ready for some Lost Souls.
Look at that. What's going on there?
Oh, bro, yeah, there's...
Oh, by the way, a big part of why those guys wait behind the walls is this is supposed to make me feel like Sylvester Stallone in Cobra. Like, I go where the cops are afraid to go. You know, like the beginning of Cobra where the cops are all behind the barricade and Stallone walks in. It's like they already tried to deal with the problem and they couldn't get it done. So, oh, Jason,
just like
clearly
that.
Neither can I.
We need to call Stallone. Get him in here.
Call him in there. Like, sir, he's dead.
Sir,
so, yeah, like, I wanted you to feel like, you know, like in those great action movies where it's like I go in like Mel Gibson Lethal Weapon or Sylvester Stallone Cobra. It's like
the SWAT team.
A lot
is
of this
like
stuff
cowering at the door, and you're like, we're good.
Exactly.
Yeah. Love that.
This game was based largely. The tone of it was Tony Scott '90s action films. Like I said before, so everybody looks really great. They're all tan and sweaty. Because Doom Guy's looking pretty good in this game.
I know.
Let's be honest.
Because I'll give a shout out to, speaking of mods, Prote had the, I'm sure you saw it, Hugo, the mod where he was able to remove the helmet from all of the cutscenes. And like,
he's pretty studly.
That's a handsome guy, period.
That is a good looking Slayer.
Yeah. Oh, Jacketh23 on Twitch says, need to watch Cobra, never seen it. And also says, Hugo, reckon we could get the codex on the title screen.
Codex on the title screen.
You know, because like, there's the stuff, you can see the models like an extra, like the model viewer, like the 3D stuff. But I guess the codex are only accessible once you get into the, you know, like a save file like now.
So this arena is has been updated, and you will see it in the patch. I talked about the some of the balance tweaks that have been done to the second and third act of the game. So this is one of the arenas that got a little bit of love to add just a little bit more depth to the experience of the combat.
And then just to be clear for people who aren't sitting at the same split that we are, Act 2 starts basically from Siege on. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Siege Part 2 on.
Yeah. Oh, Part 2. Part 1 is still part of Act 1, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Dude, I am in love with Ricochet.
Yeah.
Totally. Oh man, it's my favorite.
Ricochet's awesome.
You could just mess up dudes so bad.
Yeah.
What's chat playing right now?
Yeah, what you guys been playing this last week since we last hung out together? What's on the game menu right now?
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Just burning them down and doing damage to everybody on the field. Nice. System says I'm in 2016 right now. Irrational Reasoning, which I love that name on YouTube. Crash Bandicoot 4. Hell yeah.
Nice, bro.
Jan's doing Borderlands. Oh, nice.
Which Borderlands?
He just said Borderlands, so it could just be that first one. That'd be a callback for sure. I love the art style of the first two, especially where the...
those guys are in Texas.
Yeah, those are our buddies at Gearbox, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love the what is it called? The cell shading style of the first two is like my favorite. Like I dig what they're doing now, but I really liked it when it was super simple, hard lines. What else we got in here? Julian Deman playing Quake 2. Hell yeah. Woods Gump playing Pro Skater 3 and 4. I'm hoping they're using the deluxe edition. Yeah. How do you guys feel about it? Because I mean, the first one they redid was incredible. So I haven't had a chance to jump into 3 and 4, but it looks pretty good, especially when you can load up the old Doom Eternal Doomslayer and or the Revenant and get a full Doot in the middle of a Ollie. Man, I'm crap at skateboard names. I just realized I was trying to pull it out of the bag and I had Ollie. That's all I had. Do you know a bunch of skateboard stuff? Were you into skateboarding growing up, Hugo? No?
No way, dude.
Yeah, same.
Everything about that just seems painful.
Same. Too difficult.
Like just
balancing.
smashing your shins.
Yeah.
I hung out with skateboarders.
Yeah.
Because they were like the cool kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely had a whole... Talk about like subculture. I feel like skating like knows exactly what it is. It's an identity and like a all around like, style, attitude, everything.
Did you remember like they had the before Jackass was a thing and Viva La Bam and stuff. Those guys and even Y2K. For then it was Y2K. Before Jackass, it was this series of videotapes called Y2K, and then before that there was a skate magazine called Big Brother, and then Big Brother would release these hilarious like skate vids that had a lot of those skits in between the skating footage.
Yeah.
And that's when I first saw like that kind of crazy stuff. That shit, it was so funny. So funny.
It's so good. It's crazy too how like it's also like it's
CKY, sorry.
It's so cool how those videos basically also taught us like the music that they used in that like became popular because of those videos if it wasn't already popular a lot of the times, or it exposed like whole, you know, neighborhoods full of kids to like whoever it was, 311 or whoever the hell they were using in it, which was just like, it was awesome. You know, again,
it was so funny
in the Stone Age when we grew up.
This is another encounter that got hit, guys.
Oh, I'm really excited for that because this is already a nice spicy run here. It's a really good arena. We got some love for the Duck Gamer on Twitch. Dead Space Extraction on PS3. Isn't that the what is it called? The Move Controller one? I love that game because I think they also ported it to like Wii or something. That was good. Really, really good. MMA Fro has got a crazy thing for me to read. Here it is. Hugo, I got an urgent hostage situation in Ready or Not, that game. I can't possibly...
Yeah,
he says, I can't possibly toss the flashbang and place the headshot at the same time. How quickly can a fellow controller juicer come report in and join my squad?
Yeah, no, I do. Actually, MMA, I want to try it. I played it on on PC. Mm-hmm. But now that it's on consoles, I absolutely want to give it a go.
Nice.
You liking it? It seemed I had fun. Although they took out the coolest mission. I heard that they kind of
No.
PG rated the
That's weird.
the one mission with the creepy dudes. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah. Got some other good games being played in chat. We got Dead Space Remake. Shout out to, I think that was the Motive team that did that. It's so good. Did you get a chance to mess with the remake, the Dead Space one, when it came out? Like,
I did not.
that season was fall. Risk of Rain 2. It's a really good, one of the best roguelikes for sure. It's a good one.
That's been in my queue
Risk of Rain 2, yeah.
for a really long time.
You know, that would be a good one to do is if your kids are into that, the co-op in that is super fun. And again, like, since it's kind of rinse and repeat, like, you know, runs go the way they go and you can just like start over, it's kind of like an easy one to just jump in and mess around with. So it's a good co-op one. Risk of Rain 2 is really, really fun for that. It's also so crazy how the first Risk of Rain game was like a 2D side-scroller, and then 3 is just a full-ass 3D game. It's always so cool when games make that jump. Because, you know, back in the day, you didn't have a choice, right? Like, it's not like they could have made the first Castlevania in 3D. Like, 3D was not an option. You know what I mean? So they made it 2D. So then when they made the jump to 3D, well, it didn't go that well because that was Castlevania 64, but, you know, it's just so cool when a team goes, you know what, we got the resources, this first game did well enough, we're going to make a 3D game now.
Right.
That's pretty,
I agree.
pretty slick.
And it's fun. I heard. I got to play it.
Yeah, it's really good. You get super deep into like the drops and the loadouts and stuff, and it's really fun. Yeah, that's a perfect. See, Bashcore X30 on Twitch knows. He says like Helldivers 1 and Helldivers 2. Perfect example. Helldivers 1,
Yep.
isometric top down, really all about the strategy of how long things take and like getting things queued up and doing your inputs right. Helldivers 2, first person, so fun, so silly. Well, third person mostly, but only when you're going into the other sequences. It's so good. It's so fun, man. I'm you know, how excited. I mean, how exciting is it when you see a team like that was able to do well enough in the first game to somehow get the second one out and then blow it out of the water like they did with Helldivers 2. Because we were talking about that the other day. Like, there's only so many lightning in a bottle moments every year for gaming, especially for multiplayer, because the space is so taken, right? Like, you've got Fortnites, you've got Apex, you've got the fighting games that are like on top, you've got these ones that are like unmovable objects. So when you get something like Helldivers 2, like, it's so exciting, not only for that team, but just for like gaming, you know, it's awesome. Shout out to our longtime great friend Jules, who says skeletons on motorcycles was the best thing Castlevania 64 gave us, and I'll die on that hill. I agree.
Dude, I played the shit out of Castlevania.
Did you really?
64.
Oh
my god!
Hell yeah!
I mean, I was a diehard 64 guy.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, when you were a kid, and it was like
that was the game you had.
Yeah, that was the game I had. So
Yeah.
you're just gonna play it again and again.
Yeah. I love that. That's the funny thing too, man. Is like, a friend of mine just sent me the meme the other day, which is, it's like, just went and saw a movie, thought it was the best movie I ever saw, checked online, it's like the worst rated movie of the year. That's like everything he likes is like always in that category. And I'm like,
man.
I relate to that with some movies and some games for sure, you know. I'm trying to think of, okay, this is a tough one, but it could be a game, it could be a movie. I mean, Castlevania 64 is a great example, but what's the last time you can remember loving something, being like, this is one of my whatevers of the year, whether it's a game or a movie, and then everybody just kind of hates it, or it's just like super under the radar, like nobody's talking about it. Like, what's the last time of that you can remember? Is there one that pops in your head?
Oh Jesus.
Nice work.
Let me think. Freaking bombs everywhere.
Don't forget, you
Man,
gotta,
the lower resource is tough, bro.
I was gonna say, like, it's actually, I can see the effect. Remember, this is one of the challenges if you want to mark them is exploding mofos with barrels, killing them with barrels. This is one of the parts of the map that's a decent part for that, if that's on the menu. I know that's a challenge for this level. I like it though. I mean, you can tell that it's changing the way you're playing this and approaching all of these encounters because of the resources right now. I dig it. Nice, nice, nice. He's locked down. It's doing dividends. Oh, he's got a lot of HP. Gotta get that armor off of there. Ooh, getting in close, risky. 2 more shots of this. 1 more. There we go. Nice regain on the punch. 36 shots, still something. Still enough to do some damage. Beautiful. Beautiful! Well played,
Nice.
sir. Well played.
When is HDR getting fixed? Is it broken? I don't know. Is that on the list?
No, it's not broken. We fixed it a couple updates ago, and then I got another pass for stuff specific to like PlayStation. So Dantastic0523, if you've got some HDR feedback, send it my way, and if you have a video example or something else with some good deets, let me know, and we can take a look. But I play with HDR on both PlayStation 5 Pro and on this PC with a really nice HDR monitor, and it'll look good. So make sure you get your settings right with your nits and all that other stuff so you get like the right brightness levels. CBN asking about future DLC. Yes, but we're not talking about any of that stuff for a while. We're talking about the next update right now.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a good one. Jules pulled out in that kind of category we were talking about of like ones that you'll die on a hill for. That, and this one is a cult classic, but not a lot of people got to play it. Is Eternal Darkness: Sanity's Requiem.
Didn't play it.
I think that was a GameCube game. Jules, is that right? If I remember right, I think that's a GameCube game. It's a wild. Yeah, okay, it's GameCube. Thank you for iVolX. Thank you for confirming. Has some really cool moments.
JC Racing Vid says, "When is my skill issue getting fixed?" I don't know, but when you get the patch for it, send it my way.
Yeah, I think we could all use that every now and then. You know, download the skill upgrade. Take that. Yeah, HDR is a weird one because there's the like stuff when you put it on the whatever-ometer where you can like be scientific about it, but outside of that it's so to taste, because I like my blacks crushed and the color's like super saturated and pushed, but that is definitely not like what's probably like correct as far as, you know, when you put it on the whatever-ometer and it's all perfectly correct to like the colors are accurate and everything else, but it's definitely more of a to taste thing than a lot of things are. Ruida 7 says all Hugo needs is a Pop-Tart and we'll see some action. Maybe that's your upgrade right there, just a Pop-Tart, Hugo. What you think that's true? Maybe you think it's just
Yes, I think
that's all it takes.
Oh Jesus! I do love me some Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Actually, we got them in the office.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to have Pop-Tarts free. Like that's not a good thing.
That is problematic.
It really is.
Too easy to get. Yeah.
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 You're just like, when is it not time? When is it a bad time to eat a Pop-Tart? Never.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you do the math. You're like, bro, I ate like fucking 12 Pop-Tarts this week.
You're like, how did I gain 3 pounds? And you're like, oh yeah,
right.
That's right, Pop-Tarts. The always good time for a snack.
All right, we're gonna pepper this because this shit right here is hard as hell.
But I do like how it's funny. I've seen some people play this and not really use like the shield throw for these fodder, and it's so good on them. Even though I know you have to do the punching now too because of the limited resource that you set the setting to. But I mean, I've seen people try to like, oh no, like brute force just, you know, like Ravager and other stuff, and I'm like,
No, you gotta slice them up.
Yeah, gotta get that shield out there.
Dark Ages is just more. It's a different kind of strategy. People like, yeah, things. Oh Jesus.
That nightmare up though.
I do this because I gotta charge up the super shield bash, which I'm gonna use
On this Mankey.
Wait, one. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about this dude. Oh, and I'm all out of that stuff. How to deal with
Impaler?
guy? Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh, I love the holy on there though. Love to see it. There you go. There you go.
I gotta arc it over the fence.
I know it feels good though. He's like the perfect distance away to show the arc.
Right.
Nice Verge.
Gotta get those little combat puzzles in there.
Eric Lennon's asking, what are our takes on cloud gaming? Have you messed around much with any of that stuff?
No.
Like, yeah.
I have not.
Played around with because you know it's weird, like since what was it, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 era, there was always like some version of that. I mean, the Xbox one is really good. The Sony one now is really good too. I mean, the whole PlayStation Portal is basically like a weird remote version of your console, but you can even do it outside of your house, making that like a weird cloud connection to your specific box, which is kind of crazy how well that works. So I mean, I think all that stuff, anything that connects anybody to games faster is awesome. I mean, you know, input lag's always going to be a thing, but like every gamer on any system, whether it's great or it's crap, you can, you know, like whatever you got at your house, like you get used to it, you know, you adapt.
Right.
You eat a Pop-Tart and you get good. That's just how it works.
Yeah, this is a spicy combat corner. This reminds me a lot of the section in the subway, first subway tunnel in the opening of Doom Eternal with that Arachnotron.
Yep.
Where
I know exactly the one you're talking
by
about.
design, cleverly placed.
And it's just enough to be the checkpoint where you have to do enough and then get past enough to be like, if you die, you're like, son of a. You're like, I really gotta do it again. Douglas Medina says, Josh, did you try Remnant 2? Yeah, I love both of those Remnant games.
Oh, love it.
Did you play both of them? The first one and the second one? Did you get to like
I played the second one. I couldn't finish the final boss. Got very angry with the final boss, but love that game.
Which is funny because the same is true for the first Remnant. The final boss is so rough. The game is really well balanced, and then that last boss is. They might have updated it at some point because holy shit.
Yeah, he kicked my butt.
Yeah. Really fun game though. Really cool mix of like a Souls-like and guns and it's cool quality of life stuff. Cool designs. Yeah. Aren't they out of Austin? I thought I saw
think
that,
so, yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, here's what I already got some advice coming in hot from our resident advisory board, which is MMA Fro, who says, what works like a charm against Ledge Cybermank, have a super shotgun out, shield charge into him as you are in front of his green projectiles. Basically, projectile parry and charge with one shield button, and you bring the daggers in his face. That's good. Can't argue that. This is an interesting question coming from Nico Gillespie on YouTube. Question for Hugo and Josh. How did you design the sounds of the demons in all three games? Did you use Foley artists? How did you know what you wanted each demon to sound like?
That was for the sound designers. I mean, you're just going for a vibe, but the sound designers are really talented. They sit there, they make the Foley themselves, and it's a very cool process, something that I think we could probably feature at some point, because I also find their job fascinating, and I think it's critical to the success of any game is to have that crunchy feedback. I mean, half of the joy of Expedition 33 is just the beautiful, sound of the parries when you get a successful parry. So We're all about it. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Feedback.
I'm saying. I mean, that's what you could have the coolest looking gun design, and then all the millions of things to get that right as far as the effect that it has on what you're shooting at, the animations of what it looks like, the design of what the gun is, the textures, the skin. But if it doesn't sound right, it's there's just that missing part where it's going to feel like limp compared to how nasty something can feel and how heavy it can feel. We got to go out the door and around the corner, remember? Back out there. Yeah. We go straight ahead, get that gold, and then we go halfway down, and we got to do that secret. So we got to go through that door now. Yeah. Where is that? Oh, this is perfectly put. Icon of Simp on YouTube says Chad is a Chad. Shout outs to amazing sound team and Chad also is a huge part of that. Holy crap, I forgot about that. Raven6 Stoic on YouTube says, hey Josh and Hugo, are you excited for the release of Dying Light the Beast next month? Dude, I forgot about that completely.
Yeah.
We got a heavy release schedule right now.
It is a little crazy.
Yeah. You were a big fan of Dying Light, though, didn't you? And like Colin play one of those?
I love me some Dying Light.
Yeah.
Love it. It's one of my favorite games. Such a good game. I'm not over the zombie genre. I mean, I think if you make good zombie games like that, I'll
100%.
play it.
Oh, did you see
feel
they announced a Hellraiser game, too? I think that was this week.
I'm so pumped.
It's crazy. Like, all the stuff that we watched in the 80s is all, like, coming back in all these different forms.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
This secret encounter has been updated. I played it yesterday. It's very cool.
This is a spicy encounter. On Pandemonium,
it's even spicier now.
Okay. You got to really lock in and clinch up on this one. I mean, I know it's only an Agadon, but you're fighting him in like a locker, so. You're doing good, though, because the hardest thing is to not get greedy with him because he has such openings. But you just rocked it. And what's that going to go in eventually? What's the next one we're going to really upgrade, I wonder? We'll see when we get there. Yeah.
Yeah, that one now has some extra sauce.
Oof. Oof. But still the Agadon as the main, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna we added a vagary to that room.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, break right through that windows. You just shattered the whole level.
A bit much. I hear Fantastic Four is pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's tonight. It's actually funny. I made plans with friends so long ago that I forgot we had this stream tonight. So I was like, just give away my tickets. So I got tickets with my other buddy. We're going to see it. Me and Rich are going to see it tomorrow night. So I'm excited. It's also funny because we just saw Eddington last night, the new Ari Aster movie, also with Pedro Pascal in it. It's just so funny when I'm sure they shoot all these movies over months and years and they're all spread apart, and then there'll just be that moment where, like, potentially if you're a popular actor, you have like 2 or 3 movies in the theater at once. It's crazy. Jacketh23 says, did you put more Lost Souls in the harbor, Hugo?
We have some. we did, but there's. Oh! I wanted to do some stuff.
Some stuff and things. That nightmare imp, ever lurking. Ugh. Yeah, this is exactly what we were talking about with, like, you know, the Metroidvania style of it's corridor, but you also come back to the same arenas to fight again. I love that style. And not lost in this game because it was definitely a thing we did in Eternal quite a few times, and I like that. It feels cool to be like in a familiar space with new encounters, you know?
Yep, people love that.
Yeah.
Circling back.
Nice use of the barrel. Do you want to check in on the challenges after this encounter? Because I think killing demons with barrels is one of them. And the number is kind of high, if I remember it right, for challenges on this map, but we'll have to look when we get a sec.
Oh, geez.
I have to ask you this question because they addressed your beautiful thumbnail. They said, question for Terminator Hugo, because you're a Terminator in today's thumbnail. I see very few of the lore nerds talking about this, but was Azric technically the creator of Argent Energy? He was the first to combine Hell Essence and Wraith Energy. That's coming from Danny Carvalho.
Can't say.
Can't say, okay.
Can't
TBD.
say right
TBD.
now. TBD.
But you know if you got a can't say, you're on to something. So
That's right, maybe.
keep the conspiracies alive. Oh, sure. So Dua says, might be a dumb question. There's no dumb questions. But can you explain what the double tap to switch weapon change means? Is it you guys are implementing? I'm assuming this is maybe a PC thing with keybinds. It's exactly what you're thinking, yeah. Yeah, so a weapon that has a dedicated button on a keyboard, like we were talking about. So, like, for example, let's say 3 for shotgun would be you hit it once and, you know, whatever the last one you had equipped was. So let's say it's a combat shotgun. But let's say you're using right now like an impaler and you want to switch to the super shotgun, but you know if you just tap 3, it'd just be the combat shotgun. So instead of having to tap that, tap it again to get the second one while you have the impaler up, hit 3 twice, and then you'll just get the super shotgun. That's the idea. So that is, I guess, a PC only thing since there's no dedicated buttons for weapons on a controller because there's only so many buttons. Sir Bonculus, it sounds like you might be having some audio issues. I don't know. I'm seeing people saying that it sounds decent, so let me know. I mean, if it's a too low or too high thing, that's a fixable thing, but if it's something other than that, I don't think so. Sounds good, Dua. Severio Style from YouTube asks, I forget if this was addressed, but the shield dropping while swapping is also going away, question mark?
No, but you'll be able to cancel out of the swap to block. So it's the same thing. You want to be able to block while you swap weapons. That's now enabled in the game.
Nice.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Boy, I got to tell you, this encounter right now is actually challenging, and we made it a little bit
tougher.
we sauced this one up a little bit.
Ooh. It's going to be super sauced.
I mean, I am also playing with increased damage and
lower resources.
So.
True. It is so interesting though how like those things are like even defining of certain genres, right? Like survival horror is survival horror because in Resident Evil, when you find 2 bullets in the ground, you're like, that's huge. Like, that's how, you know, the scarcity of ammo can be, it's like a game mechanic. It feeds into an entire, like, genre that it almost sub-created, of the scarcity of that being a major part of that, you know, that whole series, really, until they kind of went nuts and went action on it before they kind of dialed it back. That's exactly right. See, it makes my heart smile when I see you just shield bashing every stone imp. That's what they deserve. That's what they want. That's why they woke up today. Bam. Because I think punching Hell Knights, I think I'm remembering, is also one of the challenges for this map. I don't want to interrupt your flow, but we should check after this encounter. Nice. Perfect. There we go. Alright. Pop up.
MMA Pro, that was with a controller, bro. Did you see that precision?
Before you walk through that door, because that's that. We'll see the challenges. How do we do? If you switch
Oh wait,
over
I missed.
to
I
tabs.
didn't get the.
Oh yeah, the collectible. It's up there in the vent.
I did get the things. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's just the secret
Open
door. We're gonna
to-
do it. Yeah, we're good. This is the one we're gonna do right now. That's the second secret door. It's around the corner on the. Take a left and then take a right. Nah, you gotta go back out. Yeah. Keep hugging the wall around the right, and then keep going right. Yeah. There it is. Bam. Challenge complete. How do we do on gold? Did we get it all, or did we miss any? Shit, we missed 5. Where?
Oh, that's garbage.
I know. Let me. Oh damn! Lost soul surprise! Haha! Oh damn! That one really got us. Zoom
I'm
out.
alright.
Is it okay? We're good. You can backtrack in this level though. You can get that jump pad to go back up to the top, but meh. We ball. What does that even mean? Woods Gump says favorite cheeseburger. Are we talking like bacon cheeseburger versus?
Well, from where? I gotta be honest, dude. I got a real weakness for. I might get it tonight, dude.
Ooh.
A 2 cheeseburger meal from McDonald's. I take my fries, I put them on the cheeseburger.
So double cheeseburger, put some fries in there.
Well, yeah, because I get the 2 little cheeseburgers, and then I take the
I see what
McDonald's
you mean.
fries, and I just put them on top of the patty, and that is the good stuff.
I agree with you that the single cheeseburger from McDonald's, it's as close to like a candy as a cheeseburger can ever be. There's something so perfect about the way, like, that bun must have sugar in it. It's so damn good.
It is so good, and
it's
it never
so
goes
good.
bad.
Yeah, no, you could leave
And
that thing out
oh
in
yeah,
the
has
apocalypse.
everybody done this, right? Where a French fry and or a piece of your bun
Oh, yeah.
from McDonald's falls between your seats in the car, and you find it freaking 8 years later, and it's still edible? Like, that's just
Yeah.
that's scary. What's
What
going
kind
on
of
there?
science? What kind of deal have they made? Yeah.
Favorite pizza place, Luigi's in Brooklyn, where I used to live, right next to Pratt. And every time I go home, I go there, and it's
yeah.
more nostalgia. But and then by me, New York Pizza and a Pint. Big shout out to New York Pizza and a Pint. Your Godfather Pizza's legit.
I told you there's a place near me that next time you come out here, I'm taking you and Marty and whoever else we bring along, because it's not exactly pizza. It's like minutiae. It's like a Palestinian Jordan owned place, family owned place. And it's like a flatbread and a cheese, usually not sauce. Eventually, there's so many white people asking for pizza, they made a thing called pizza, and they just put some red sauce in there to be like, shut up, just take it. You're fine. Here you go. But there's one that's like hot halabi honey that has like beef instead of pepperonis. And then there's like the jibne has like a za'atar on it, and holy shit. Za'atar, when it's on with just like olive oil on a flatbread, when let's say you get it to go, you put it in your car, it'll make your car almost have like a air freshener in it. It smells so aromatic, so warm, so good. Big recommend. Shout out to Z and Z.
Yeah,
Brooklyn Pizza.
we
Z&Z.
have we have a large Middle Eastern community in Dallas, and so I've been going to town on Iraqi food. I had no idea that Iraqi food was that good.
Hell yeah.
And man, I can't get enough. It's so good.
This is the
and
best
just
when
like
you can find
there's
like a whole new genre of something at a
Right.
place. You're like, oh man, it's the best.
There's a Lebanese restaurant by our house too that's like ridiculous. So there's just love it.
Oh yeah.
I had at dim sum, I had chicken feet.
Ooh, how was it? I don't know if I've ever done chicken feet.
It kind of, the texture, to anybody in chat who's ate chicken feet growing up, I never had it before. A lot of bones. You kind of have to like, so you got to like suck the meat off and spit out the bones. So it's a whole process, but it's really good. I went with Emerson and William, and now it's like, when I'm feeling up for it, I get it.
Hell yeah.
And it's good. If you can't tell, chat, we're hungry because I didn't eat dinner yet. But.
Honestly, this is the best part of the night, though, is when we'll start talking. Somebody will ask one food question, and then we're just basically locking in what we're eating tonight.
Dude, I don't think that thing is bugged. That's a bug. I was wrecking that thing, and it wasn't dying.
Impossible.
No, it totally was. It's a total bug. We're going to get that fixed.
You're talking about the rabbit, like the...
Yeah. Well, the last rabbit I couldn't kill. That was some garbage.
I like this arena and this encounter. It's just long enough to be spicy. Oh, nice.
When I say we made this one spicier too, but it's not that it's harder. What we got rid of was anywhere where there was a leader without a maintain. Actually, let me explain that. So a maintain is when a leader is the last one, in the arena. You see it with like the armored Mancubus. You'll see it here.
Yeah.
And you kill everything. That's the loop. We didn't make that part harder, but when you just get down to you and the Agadon, or you and the final character, they should have a maintain where like every 15x seconds somebody will spawn in just to ask you to multitask to make it there's a little bit more tension, a little bit more drama, a little bit more engagement, because you can't over focus on a single AI. And that's what we layered in, was just at the tail end, adding a little bit more depth to the end of that experience. It increases the tension, gets a little bit more, gets your heartbeat going a little bit more. But the actual encounter itself, I think, is very solid. It was just those ending points. So when I say spice it up, that's what I mean. And I know that, oh, by the way, we just adjusted the vagary encounter with the 2 Mancubus. We removed the 1 Mancubus and increased the timer. So
You're talking about Holy City?
Yeah, Holy City, we got some feedback that the update was good, but a little bit tough. And so we just kind of adjusted that a little bit. Thanks for the feedback, guys.
Yeah, it's a good change. Because that was a big part of Doom Eternal, right? Was always like one more thing
100%.
than you can handle, which makes the engagement just like always snap. Yeah.
Yep. That is the rule that we follow.
I like it.
Oh, Jesus. What do I need to take this guy out? I'm going to go with this.
I was going to say, as long as you get a shield in, we should be fine, but then some fodder changed our mind.
Yes.
They were sitting behind the sign saying, change my mind, and then they did. They threw a bolo at us or something. That's right. Jules says it becomes the Josh and Hugo Foodie Fun Time podcast, and I'm here for it.
I love food.
Same. It's kind
I really do.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing.
It's also the easiest, like, close dangling carrot every day. You can have as many as you can fit in your time that you're awake. You know what I mean?
Every day you could eat something awesome.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's kind of the best.
And you don't have to spend, I think that's the thing, you don't have to spend a lot of money to eat something awesome. Like, you could eat mom and pop awesome. That's my favorite. Give me some plastic forks, like we always say, and questionable health rating. I'm here for it.
That's a good combination for you're probably gonna remember what you eat, and not in a bad way,
Right.
in a good way. See, this is all right. Baba Yaga's speaking the truth right now. Baba Yaga on YouTube says, "Has anyone ever tried chicken with mole?" Love chicken. With mole.
So that's for Mayo has told me that I think he's the one who asked me this, but like I don't think I've ever had good mole. Like I haven't had bad mole.
Yeah.
But I know it's like a thing, and every time I have it at the restaurant, I'm always
Yeah.
just like, I don't really know why this is a big deal. But I think that's because I'm not eating the good stuff.
Right, that's fair. Yeah, because it's a weird combination of like, it's obviously based with, like, what is it?
Oh my god.
With chocolate and like some spice, but not like milk chocolate like anyone's thinking, where it would be like sweet. But it's like a different, almost kind of version of like a, you know, barbecue sauce is like such a hard thing to even say out loud because there's like a million different kinds of barbecue sauce.
Right.
It's kind of like that, but the thickness, the smokiness. I love mole, man. Mole is. But you're right. The degrees of mole, like anything else that isn't just come out of a can.
Yeah, I gotta.
There's a lot of degrees to climb that mole hill or mountain. Mole mountain. How do you feel about like white truffle oil in general? Love,
I don't
hate?
know. I don't know what it is.
Okay,
I
fair.
probably eat it and I like it, but I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Okay, fair.
I've read about it. I know. I've seen it on the menu,
Yeah,
and I'm always like, yeah, that sounds good.
you're like, yeah, I'll take that. I was obsessed with it for a while. Like there was this one theater in New Orleans that was like the first fancy one, which was cool because it wasn't just that it was fancy; it was also like an independent theater and fancy, which is a weird combination because usually independent theaters are like, you know, you sit on like somebody's couch or something, you know. This was both a fancy theater in a fancy like little mall thing in downtown New Orleans, but it had truffle popcorn, and then so I started buying truffle on my own because I was like, I can't just be at the theater when I'm getting this. What about popcorn every night? What about that? How do I get the truffle on that? It's expensive, but holy, is it good? It's so good, dude. I'll get you.
Geez.
I'll get you on the truffle oil next time we hang out.
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
down.
All right.
Man, maybe we shouldn't have made this harder. I think these are some of the best fights in the game. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is a good ass one. This arena's.
All right, you know what we need to do here? We need to get ready to fight.
Super second. Nice work, dude. Delete button found.
Holy cow.
Ooh, the spice.
Oh my god.
It's like we're playing Dune. The spice.
Are you playing Doom? God damn it! That was such freaking bull.
Perfect timing on the question, and we got our answer. We are playing Doom.
You should give the flail some love. I do like the flail. I just like to coat. I use the gauntlet to coat,
Yeah.
and which is mildly disgusting sounding, but that is what I do.
Well, let's call it all. We're in the food podcast part of the
That's right.
show, so it's just the coating.
I like to marinate the demons
There we
in
go.
the shock,
That's right.
and put a little
A little extra
no,
spice.
not use it to use it to coat them with the shock,
Yeah.
because then they take. I'm stacking, yo.
Oh man, this is such a tough question. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. What's your favorite tacos? We're being asked by DS on YouTube. Favorite tacos? I mean,
El Pastor, it ain't even close.
yeah, exactly. You're right. That's it. That's the answer.
Actually, no, that's not true.
Carnitas?
Quesabria. Quesabria tacos are my new obsession. It's a thing that they do over here. I don't know if everybody's familiar.
Is
It's
that
ridiculous.
Like a Baria thing? Like, is it like what is that?
I don't know. It's like really bad for you and absurdly good.
Hell yeah! Is it like a thing you dip into another thing, so it makes it even like less healthy
Kinda.
and good? Okay.
I don't know if anybody could. DS. Oh my God, they
Baba
read
Yaga
me.
says you're speaking facts right now, so and Baba Yaga.
Right, that's what I'm saying, Baba Yaga.
Yeah, hear ya.
You guys are killing me, by the way. I'm starving.
Same,
and I'm
dude.
just starting to
Same.
fucking.
I know.
I'm just dreaming about
Me too.
annihilating something.
Something's got to get ate tonight.
Oh Jesus.
be.
Oh God.
Quesabiria. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, am I
Yeah, you're
butchering
right.
the way that how you say that?
No, I think I probably butchered the way I interpreted that you said it, but I think you said it right. And I thought for a second you were talking about something else, but I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's very good. But okay, to your point, original point though, I think El Pastor and carnitas for the base version of tacos before you get fancy at all. They're pretty peak. Both those are like kind of, it's like the cheese pizza where you're like, it's good every time. Like El Pastor can't go wrong, carnitas can't go wrong. But to your point, when you start elevating it, making it less healthy and better tasting, queso burrito
Oh my God.
is it. I agree.
I really don't want to die.
And you won't. 13 HP in a dream. Nice. Very nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, we're just gonna carpet bomb this situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get some resources out of that. Otter. Let's go. Okay. It feels like, yeah, he's ready for the armor to come off. Yep. I mean, you could just ignore the Agadon the whole time, which would be crazy, and burn him down, and he would be despawned. But we've done crazier shit on the stream. That's true. Oh, okay.
Oh,
we're
God.
good. We're fine. Oh, it came up just in time. Thank the stars. Thank the makers. Nice.
By the God. I'm
Dude,
quoting Valen.
Yeah, for real. This is a true stand and fight. Well played.
We made it harder.
All right.
I want everybody to know we made this fight a little bit harder.
Yeah, just so you know, guys, this is the easy version. We're just demoing the easy version for y'all.
See, this is where it got harder. Like, so right here, what I wanted to get rid of is, see this now, it's just me and him.
Right.
I don't think it should be just me and him till the very end. So there's on a maintain with a cooldown. You know, I won't be able to mosey on around the arena. Like, I'll be pressured to just pursue him. So a little bit of love right at the very end.
Do you remember what the maintain for this one is? I can't remember.
I don't recall.
But something like maybe like a Hell Knight or something ish. Something to just push you around a little bit.
Yeah. How about Carne Asada? I gotta be honest. I'm gonna eat this Slayer controller.
You're just gonna be like, huh?
Yeah. Gonna. How about I just
take a little
swallow this Slayer controller?
Take a little taste. Slayer Asada. Just take a little bite.
Get over here, you dude.
Get that rabbit. But I know some of them do, like, you guys did beef some of them up just to, like, make sure they're pulling you in the right direction so that they don't just insta die. And I actually love these sequences. Because I love shmup, so I love any kind of 3D shoot 'em up thing. It's always...
Dude, that was bull.
Yeah, I feel like he must have been close. Yeah, Sora Ugadawa says tacos in general are peak. I mean, no mistakes detected there. Oh, damn. Jacketh is playing. You ever played Furry? F-U-R-I? It's like a Bayonetta kind of in the same vein of, you know, character action third person. It's really good. Came out a minute ago. Like PlayStation, like early PlayStation 4? That kind of era, 360. Maybe not early, but, you know, let's say, mid-generation. Yeah, Furry mentioned that game is good. Weren't they working on something new, like that was coming out, chat? What is it? What is it? Oh, I like that shout out. Jules says Space Harrier Energy. Remember Space Harrier, the Sega game?
Yeah.
The arcade game? That was great. Is that the name of the game? Carrion?
Carrion was so good.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking
about... Are they making another one?
I think they are making another one of those too. But he's talking about they're making a climbing game. That's right. But isn't Carrion also the indie one that was you are the thing, kind of? You are the amalgamous, whatever the hell you say. Oh, yeah. You got to bust that guy's nose up, right? I think. Oh, yeah, you got to take out that shit first, the hell carrier. Yeah. The Lightwing, anybody. Didn't Carrion, isn't it getting a sequel, or am I making that up?
Everybody play Carrion. It was so good.
They're saying Karen, not Carrion, like carried a bunch of stones. All right, Jacket.
Oh. But Carrion, everybody, so good, you guys.
Awesome. Yeah, it's really, really cool. to your point,
Truly an
like,
awesome game.
the innovation that they thought of to how that mechanics, how the game works, how the mechanics works, the traversal, it's so cool. Ashley Siobhan on YouTube says, Hugo, have you played Agony?
Agony.
I don't know if I know what Agony is. Let me get a little giggles. See if I recognize this. Oh wait, I think I do know this. This is the like, oh yeah, of course I know this game. It's like that super. Remember there was like 2 games that looked absolutely insane. Like this was an Unreal game, I think. Madmind Studio made it, and it's published by Playway. Thank you, Wikipedia. But Agony was like a 2018 one. After Doom 2016, it was kind of like very in the like super ultra hell type vibes and like very
Yes.
you're in hell. Do you remember that one? Yeah.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. There was another. What's the one I'm thinking of? That's like the Giger game. It was like the most HR Giger game ever made. What the hell's the name? Remember what I'm talking about?
I know what you're saying.
Okay, I just found the name of it, but I'm not going to tell you. You want me to tell you the letter it starts with?
It's S something.
Yes, you're right.
S.
Chat is spamming it, so don't look at chat. They're spamming it.
It's swirl.
It's like if you
Squirm. No, it's
close,
like
close. The last letter was right.
Scorn.
Yes, nailed it.
Nice. What do I get, Chad? I get something.
You get something. Give this guy a taco. For Christ's sakes, he's starving.
Right.
Yeah, Scorn was holy shit. That game looked.
Did you guys play Scorn?
I mean, chat had to have because they were popping off with Scorn. What'd you guys think of Scorn? Oh, there you go. Uncle Shio on Twitch says you get a Pop-Tart. There you go. That's a nice reward.
I'm down. I'm down for the Pop-Tart. Thank you very much.
Ranikin 9000, which is a funny name, says Scorn was sick on YouTube. Yeah. Somebody says it was a very bleak game. Scorn was great. Yeah, all true. All true. Oh, okay. This person who I can't say your name out loud. The last part of it's for the win, but they were so hyped for Scorn, but it didn't really live up to the hype. I get the fact that, you know, the stuff they had shown where you had gun stuff and it's, you know, less of a shooter and more of a puzzle game. I could understand, like, getting the mixed idea of what it was about, or, you know, everybody has their own expectations and then what they get out of it, for sure. Okay, we gotta help this. JV Racing Vids on YouTube says, anyone remember the game? I love this. I love the game of trying to remember games. So here we go. Anyone remember the game that was out around when Doom 3 came out that was also an FPS and you were fighting like demons or something like that? Oh, Jesus. This is... Are we talking about like... So we're in the Doom 3 era. Yeah, okay, shut up.
I'm stuck in fucking jail. Oh my god.
It's a bug. Yeah, Painkiller? Is that what you're talking about? JV Racing Vids? Please confirm. Probably Painkiller, right? Not Halo, correct. Everybody thinks it's Painkiller. Is it Painkiller? JV, where you at? Please confirm. Oh, there was that. The Prey was around there too, ish, I think. The first one. What Keanu Reeves game? What are you talking about? Faith Flex? Oh, that's an interesting question. Sir Bonkulus, who's back from the depths of having audio comments on the way it's mixed, says, developer question. This is a good one. Is there any trickery, Hugo, going on with this size, scale, and levels when we play as Surratt or the Atlan?
No.
The answer is no, right?
I mean, I think that the work that the guys, I mean, Billy and Evan would have to go into,
Yeah.
and Ryan would have to go into more detail. Ryan Watkins, our lead environment art director, but you know, yeah.
I have a little insight here
none.
too that I think I can confirm. So, shout outs to my homie and our video editor, internal Perry. When we were doing stuff like capture for the demons of the social series, when we were showing off every demon, when we did the one for the Cyclops Titan in the Atlan section, we, you know, broke out of, with dev commands and stuff, broke out of the first party first person POV of the Atlan, and we were just the Slayer on the ground, like you're to scale, and the game there is no trickery. Like the Cyclops is enormous. Like we took a screenshot of that. Like, you know, when you see the demons when you're in the Atlan, if you ever look down, some people don't even look down, but if you look down, you'll see like a vagary or something. It looks like a little Lego piece. Like that is true to scale. Like that is actually a vagary, just like you would encounter if you're at this POV on the ground, spawned in, and that's how tall and big and massive you are. So it isn't trickery. It's real. It's crazy. Oh, this is a great question because I have an answer for this. Danny Cavallo says, "Hey Josh, what happened to the Dark Ages 4K cinematics compilation video you said we posted last week? I'm re-uploading it now because we had one more tweak to make to it, and I'm just gonna say it might be sooner than next week, but next week for sure, because it's been like triple, quadruple verified. We've done like 3 or 4 different versions, and this is the ultimate version. So if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, shout outs to Colin James, the whole cinematic team, everybody involved, because it's incredible, especially when you go back and look at 2016 and Doom Eternal, which were great cinematics. These are phenomenal cinematics, but we wanted to get a version of all of the cinematics from Dark Ages combined into one video that'll just be on Bethesda, so no commercials or anything. That is like the id approved, everything's perfect, sounds perfect, everything's like 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna upload it probably tonight, but not like upload it like it's going live tonight. Upload it so we can look at it one more time before we post it. So next week at the latest, it's happening. Thank you for asking, because I almost forgot to mention that. That didn't happen. We're starting now, starting fresh. It's a new day. Also, I love this encounter. I think this is the first time you have like a Revenant leader. No, that's not true, because there was one in that secret encounter. Forgot about that. Forgot where we were in levels for a second. Wait, did JV Racing ever confirm? Because it's driving me nuts. Hold on, let me go look. JV Racing, it might be Painkiller. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Until we get another answer. Ghoulie Ghoul, which is a great name on Twitch, says, Hugo, do it for the tacos.
That's what I'm saying. The sooner I beat this, sooner I could go eat some
pretty good motivation.
Delish tacos.
Right? Doom 420 says, I hate those tanks. Why do you hate those tanks? They're just like the best parry mechanic tutorial of all time. You parry them, they explode. Feels good. Stop shooting it. Start parrying it.
Oh my fucking god, I was right there. I was just about to get out of the thing. I was running to the thing. All you demons need to die.
I'm liking this setup you have for settings right now, though. I like the lower resource, 300% damage taken, 110 speed on Nightmare. It feels good. He goes like, yeah, it feels great. Get me out of this encounter.
Perfect.
Yeah. Everybody keeps pointing out that we died on the Mega Health, and that's rough. Shout outs to Arrhythmia, who is using the emote for the Mega Health. What server is that from? Argypod. I'm guessing that's from yours. That's a good ass. Arrhythmia, is that emote made by the legend, the myth, the ultimate Zeus by chance? Because it looks like a Zeus emote to me. That's actually a screenshot of the actual in-game asset that I cropped. Okay, fair. Damn, it looks good. I think you're lying. I think South made it. Not that one. The Elmo archive is... Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. The everything is fine. Hype, burn it down. Elmo one. That's a good-ass one. I knew he was in there somewhere. There he is. Shoutouts to Zouse. Ooh, that's a good question. Serbonculus. Question for Josh. Favorite Night Fair and Night Rain, and what individual character skill ultimate art is your favorite? Favorite character is the Revenant, because it's just the exact opposite how I played every single Souls game, so it's really fun to do that when the stakes are lower, because you just keep resetting every whatever, you know, run you do. Favorite skill, ultimate art. Who's got the best one? I mean, the fact that, well, Duchess has the coolest seeming one. Hardest to use correctly, because you got to pop it at the perfect time to run
Oh my God.
the damage. But that little clock sound that makes the tick, 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 tick. I'll just call it that one, because it sounds so tight. Yeah, Revenant mains rise up. That's right, Jules. Alright, you got the parry. Perfect. Doing really nice, DiMaggio, but you got some HP problems. Oh, shit.
So what we added to this encounter was a little bit of sauce to that guy, so he's not alone.
Oh, the Revenant. A little maintain. Name of the game. Nice.
I am not going to use...
What are you thinking? What do you have upgraded right now?
I'm going to use...
The Holy? Holy?
Yeah,
I mean, it's the coolest looking one. For sure.
it is.
They all do work if you upgrade them, but if they're not upgraded,
Yes.
not as much.
That was just a firing squad. That was
Yeah,
just
I was
like
gonna
the
say.
two of them, like...
I was like, that's every enemy on the screen right there you were looking at. Everybody in the arena showed up. And nobody knew your name.
All right, now I'm just dumb.
There's a taco hanging at the end of this arena. We just gotta lock in. Beautiful parry. Nice. Nice again. Oh my, delete it. Leave that on the field for laters. Send me some of that mega help for laters. Here we go. Oh shit, okay. Putting the grenade launcher out there. Mixing it up. Dig it. Oh yeah. Arachnotron go. Whirl. Keep going. One more. His brother, his sister, his cousin. Keep going. Perfect throw. Oh, stone imps. Yeah, bash him up. Is it time for mega health or not time? Ooh, might be time. Oh shit, might be time. Get some of those resources. She'll bash those bros up. Oh, that works. Nice, nice, nice. Damn, the whippies. You were dangerously close to that red flash. Alright, good work. Whiplashes and ground mirror might appear closer than they are. Hell yeah. Alright, you're doing it's quite a show right now. You're really using a little bit of everything. I love it. Oh god. Clutch it up. Yep. Keep carving. Keep your back to the wall. Yeah, mega health time? Nice. Okay, nice. Yeah. hoof and shot him. Made sure he was dead. In case he was crawling, he was dead though. He just kept shooting him on the ground. I was like, he's done, Hugo. Let him go. It's over. He's never going to hurt you again. All right. Perfect. Stay away from that Revenant. He's going to be doing that. Oh, shit. All right. Are we leaving the Vagary or are we taking care of the Vagary? What are we thinking? Taking care of the Vagary. Yeah. That's a good call. I dig using the grenade launcher because he moves around a lot. It's covering a lot of ground. It's a good choice. Some of those pieces and parts need to get shielded off of him though. Yeah, there we go. Right,
I was fuck.
oh no!
I was blocking.
That was a nice look, man. You had done like because of the resource deficit, I feel like you were using almost every weapon in the kit, which was fun. I like that.
Yeah, it's harder. Definitely a lot harder with.
I dig it.
And it's fun.
Yeah. Because with full resources, I feel like you could really potentially main a single weapon for any entire encounter, which feels good too. I mean, play the way you like to play. But
Right.
it is nice to see a little bit of everything come out. 'Cause this is a long ass encounter. It's a nice arena. Yep, get that hit scan out of there. Take that stalker back to stalker 2. Be gone, imp gone. Whippy. Oh, we got whipped.
Damn.
We got whipped and lashed. I don't even understand this question. What's your name? Jesus, that's a lot of vowels in your name. How do I say this name? XKalenex. I don't know if that's how you say your name. Will Doom 64 be getting the same re-release that Doom plus Doom 2 got anytime soon? I don't know what you mean because they did get a re-release and it's got all kinds of cool stuff in it. It doesn't have like mods and stuff, if that's what you're asking, but we already did a Night Dive re-release with Doom 64. I think it was like the year before we did Doom Eternal, so it was like 2019 maybe? Check the math on that, but yeah, it's already out there. And it's great. It's by far the best way to play.
Oh my god.
It didn't happen. We start fresh now.
Man, I'm getting wrecked.
I like the Ricochet choice because there's so many other targets to accept the Ricochet in this map. Oh shit, though. We gotta put a shield saw on that guy and stop him from all that hit scan. Yeah, Pate Guy, Doom 64 is very underrated. No, you're great, Distant 13 Ocean. You're great. Yeah, Faith Flex says, I love this version of Doom for its replayability. Agreed. And Maynard says, Doom 64 on PC rules. Yeah, it's so much more fun and fluid to play. I mean, no disrespect to the Nintendo 64 controller, but I mean, the Night Dive one is like, it's glass. It runs perfectly. V-Sync with whatever the hell your monitor is and graphics card is. It feels amazing. And such a cool, like, time capsule of, man, that era for games where it's breaking, it's doing 3D, and then they kind of chose the almost more like, they teamed up with Greg again, who's Ivan's son. Ivan did the original Doom 93 box art, aka, I'm just going to say it, even though I'm biased, the single greatest piece of box art of all time. His son did a lot of the 3D modeling stuff, both for Doom 2, and then even though Doom 64 was done by Midway, he teamed up with them, so all those demons are like based off and scanned, I think, from his clay models that are in Doom 64, which is why it's got its own DNA for sure, and the maps are way mazier and like more hub based, but the demons and the sounds and everything else, it's such a cool game. Really different game, but really cool. That was your first Doom game too, right? It's Doom 64, Hugo?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm like you, Maynard. He says when Night Dive releases something, I'm gonna buy it. I'm a simple man.
Who the fuck shot me? Man, I am getting just roasted right now.
Riggedy, riggedy, racked. You gotta return to sender these mofos. There we go. One at a time. It's personal now. Love it. Oh dang, Horde Mode says Doom 64 is my favorite of the classic trilogy. Hot take, but it's really good. Ooh, another hot take. Jacketh23 says one of my favorites ads was for the final Doom PS1. Give it a Google. It's the downlit screaming face. Yeah, that one is really, really cool. Those ads that id did in the early 90s, I think they teamed up with, not all of them, but some of them, with like Trent Reznor's people. Because it not only had that vibe, but Trent had such a specific set of like visual design for Nine Inch Nails. I mean, obviously we all know the music video stuff, like Mark Romanek, all those guys that like created like, you know, not Hurt, Jesus, what the hell is it? Oh my God, what's the name of that song? Closer, Jesus, I really blanked. But I think that they teamed up with some of the same people they did, like the graphic designers and photographers, because that stuff feels so Nine Inch Nails coded in some of those early like magazine ads and stuff like for Final Doom. Yeah, PS1 game ads in the 90s were definitely something else. Were you into 7? They were awesome. Oh damn, Arrhythmia also, Doom 64 being the favorite of the classics. A lot of Doom 64 love in here today. I love to see that. Oh yeah, Ian says the Atari Jaguar one. Hell yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna get it. Am I gonna get it? I'll get it. I got a new hat in the other day. I'm gonna show it to you. Please hold it. All right, I'm back. You ready for the hat reveal? In 3, 2, 1. Look how clean.
So this is the part we updated.
Atari Jaguar, 64-bit. This is the part we updated, you mean, in the fact that, like, at this point where the maintain comes in?
Yeah, there's no more maintain now, and that's what's different is that, you know, you can't just sit there and, like, run around endlessly.
Yeah, so you can just, like, keep getting resources and, like,
Jesus Christ.
First try.
Hey, chat, really quick, do you mind that we added a little... Good with that?
Wait, you kind of muted it out there for a second. Do we mind that what? Sorry?
Do you mind that at the end there, you guys, we added a little something so that way that Revenant's not just by himself or like... I'm not adding more Nightmare Imps to this part, Grunk Bunk. You're insane. Like, I just think that getting a little bit more sauce in there right at the very end. Anybody yes? Thumbs up? No?
Let's see.
I'm all for it.
Fine by me. Keep it the same, Hugo, please, says Salim.
I mean, we could keep it the same. I just think that the...
It's a great fight.
No, I don't want to make it stupid hard. I just want to make it a little bit more nuanced. Salim, aren't you like psycho with this game? I would assume that there's nothing we could do to make it too hard for you. I don't want to make it too harder.
Yeah.
Too harder. The goal here is not to make it stupid hard. I want to do that. I just want to add a little bit of nuance there at the end. I mean, I had a good time. That was fun, you know? A little more sauce. Okay. We're not making it stupidly hard. We're not doing that. No. Because Latunzo... Latoro Fuenzalida said, make it stupidly hard. No, we're not going to do that.
Maynard says, I think we should put in 2 Cosmic Barons to give a little pressure while you're working on that revenue. What do you think?
Yeah, there's a little something in there. But, okay, there you go, guys. That was...
You're like, I'm starving, and I've earned a taco or 10, so please release me.
I did.
Yeah.
Shrimp tacos. I could do something. But that was fun, guys.
Are good, but we talked about too many good meaty tacos to go to shrimp right now. I feel like, you know.
No, that's true. I might have to get some protein on the way home. But Hey, we got more little reveals for you at the next stream, guys. So
Oh,
tune
I
in.
thought you were like
Saving
right
it.
now. I was like, oh shit. All right. Well, no.
No.
Yeah,
We're gonna
next year,
piecemeal it out, guys,
Yeah.
and Josh get some clearance on some more stuff, and we've got and we'll look forward to sharing that with you.
That's right.
Great job, Huguito. I like it, Danny Carvalho. What else, Josh? I think that's it. Yeah, and some more, maybe some more Doom T-shirt stuff coming. But want to get you guys a little bit more detail about some of the polished stuff coming for the patch. So,
yeah, true. And also, what was I gonna say? I mean, yeah, we did 2 maps this week. First of all, GG's. That wasn't easy, and you lowered the resources you get back, which makes it harder. But it was cool because you have to swap around with a lot more weapons because you're kind of forced to because you're running out of ammo faster.
Right.
But next week is Spire. We might have to only do 1 map next week. I love Spire, but that is a long
Spire's huge
level.
Yeah, we try, guys. We want to try to keep this stream to 2 hours. That's what me and Josh feel. We started at 5. This is 7, so we feel like 2 hours is good.
You know, this is crazy. I think that's true right now. So we're back next week, same time, and then QuakeCon. So we are still going to be on Thursday, but the stream is going to be. It's going to start 4 hours later than it does right now. Because we're going to be live at QuakeCon. So it's going to be like a 10 p.m. Or no, wait. I don't know what the math is. 10 p.m. Central is when it's going to start 2 weeks from now. Next week, same place, same time. Everything's the same. But the week after that, we're going to be together at QuakeCon live doing fun stuff. And we'll have this stream back specifically to play the next continuation of where we're at. But it's going to be a little bit later time, but still Thursday. But that's exciting.
Yes.
We'll give the full detail of that next week. Yeah.
I'm gonna join Rachel's stream where I will eat a bowl of Cheerios live while he speed runs.
It's gonna be a Saturday, I think. It's gonna be, I think it's like 1 p.m. But there's never a bad time for Cheerios. It's kind of like Pop-Tarts, always good.
Right. Yeah. And we are pumped. QuakeCon's gonna be fun. Josh, I'm getting my P done up for that. I put
what done up for that? It went out. It almost felt like somebody like bleeped you out. They're like, you cursed. What did you say?
My P just getting it tuned up a little bit.
Nice.
Getting it ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I don't care what they say, but I am bringing a chair other than the chairs that they have there because I can't do it.
I understand.
I'm going to die if I sit on that thing for 2 hours. So,
yeah. It's going to be fun.
It should be good.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, guys. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
That was really good. We'll see you guys next week. And Spire. It's going to be good, man. I love that level. I'm excited.
It is a good level.
All right.
A lot of good stuff coming. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, y'all. See you next week. Laters.